Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Patrick, and today I'm going to, by the way, it's a beautiful day here in Georgia. I am going to reveal, I promised in the last video that I was going to reveal the new project. It's not probably what a lot of you think it is, but yeah, I got to head to the store. It needs a new battery, it needs an oil changed. The thing hasn't moved in over a year, and as soon as I get that, we'll come back. I'll reveal it to you guys, let you know what's going to go on with it, and yeah, so I'm headed to the store. So I just put the battery in and everything is pretty rusted. The bolts and stuff are all like seized, so it's definitely gonna need a good bit of hardware. The backstory of this car, the Element, is that it came from Florida. It was a Panama City vehicle. The guy who had it had all the doors off of it, and they literally would just drive it down the strip in Panama City, and more or less it's been abused in that sense, but it's low mileage. The interior is just pretty much shot, so I'm gonna just pretty much gut the interior of this thing and try to clean it up as much as possible. It hasn't ran in about 6 months, so I'm gonna crank it up real quick, see if it'll run. I know it will. Check the oil. Oil looks good, but I have new oil, I have new spark plugs. I'm gonna go through and replace as much as I can here before I get into the bigger part of the build. Just get it running good and see what happens. But the shop behind me here, I'm gonna crank it up and pull it in there, but it's super messy. So I'm gonna take a little bit of chance to clean it up, move the IS300 out the way, get this thing in there, change the oil and start doing some of that stuff. Let's see if this thing will crank.
Alright, drive.
Drive.
You drive.
Drive.
Just taking me a little Mutton Jeff break. All right, so the Element made it into the shop, and this thing is absolutely disgusting. I mean, just sitting, supposedly when the guy had it from Panama City, it sat there, but maybe in a garage. I don't know. I don't think so. Just because the way the interior looks and the outside, I really think it sat outside most of its life as far as in Florida, and everyone knows what that can do. So And since I've had it, it's sat about a year. And so you add that up, it really has about 2 or 3 years where it's kind of been neglected. And it really just needs a lot of TLC, really. It really needs some just attention and some cleaning, just change fluids. And so the idea with this thing is actually pretty cool. So I talked in the last video if you watched it. I'll link it up here above as well, maybe one of these corners, I'm not sure. And I talked about the idea of blending the car world and my printing world and my business world and all that. And so the idea is to have a mobile screen printing setup. And where this would shine would be at medium to large size events where somebody, the owner or whoever's running the event, would not want to purchase a huge batch of shirts, and they could have me come up. I would set up live. People could pick their shirt, pick a design, pick a color of ink, print these shirts live at the event, allow the person to actually have something that they've created. And so I think it's gonna be a cool idea just to like meet new people and still blend the automotive world and the printing world together. And that's something that I just wanna do. I wanna try to do more of that. And so yeah, that's gonna be the whole idea. The Element's gonna house that. I'm gonna wrap it. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I wanna keep it kind of like that retro Honda look, I believe, something kind of old school looking. I'm not quite sure what the wrap's gonna look like yet. And then it's gonna have a little bit of a lift. We'll explain that later. I may have went a little overkill on this part. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll refer in the next video if I went too far. Now, I don't know until I bolt up the tires on it, and we'll see. But anyways, right now I just want to get it cleaned up. I want to change the fluid, spark plugs, just get it cleaned up and try to fix some of those things where it's been sitting. The tires are all flat, which doesn't matter. They're coming off. The brakes are like completely shot. Got all new brakes, so it's gonna be a budget build to a degree because at the point I have like very little in it. And so I'm hoping to be somewhere under the $5,000 mark after everything. That's including like the wrap, the wheels, the lift, everything that's involved will be $5,000 or under. That way it's not like a huge expense for me. I already have the Lexus. That thing's kind of been a budget killer. And yeah, we'll just see where this thing goes. If you have any questions about the live printing thing, I don't know a ton about it yet. I'm kind of learning as I do it. But yeah, feel free to comment and let me know what you think about it. And yeah, I'm gonna change the oil, get to it, and get to work on this thing. So I just had a thought about the thumbnail. I kind of want to do like, you know how everybody's doing the salvage supercars. Maybe I should like Photoshop the Element out and make the outside look like a Lambo and just be like salvage supercar, like build reveal. I mean, this ain't no beef or build channel, but I mean, could be cool. I mean, there ain't enough room for an LS swap in here, I don't think. But I don't know, just a thought. Maybe that's what I'll do with the thumbnail. So I was able to get spark plugs done, oil change done. The oil actually didn't look that bad. Everything looked decent as far as that goes. There's still a lot that needs to be changed. I need to change the belt, need to change the rest of the fluids like transmission, and I want to do like a coolant change, flush the coolant out. So there's a lot more things as far as just like, simple tasks like that just take up time. And then beyond that, I talked about the lift. There will be a lift put on this. I got one tire mounted to balance. Because again, I said I might have made a mistake. These things are massive. I've heard people be able to, I've watched internet stuff. I can't talk. There's guys on the internet that say they've been able to fit like 31s on these Elements. And so mine is a 30.5, but it just looks so big when you put it up beside the Element. And I don't know, we'll see if it fits. I'm curious. So anyways, that's kind of gonna be it for this video. I guess one thing is just like, it's just cool to be back out here. It's been about 6 months since I've been out here to really just like work in the shop, and it's really unorganized. So there'll probably be a video here maybe about organizing this place, just because it's a disaster as far as the shelves and everything. But yeah, it's just cool to be in here where my original print shop started in here like 5 years ago. So it's just cool to be back in this spot and just working again on these cars. And I will update everybody on the Lexus. It's just, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm still kind of burned out from it, trying to figure out the future of it. And right now the Element's just something cool for me. It's different. and I'm just gonna enjoy it while I have it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Real quick, almost forgot. This shirt, if you guys want one, they're not available, but we should definitely get Average Squad, which is a bunch of my friends that live just a few minutes south of here. We should do a run, and he's gonna do some cool hoodies here soon too. So these are just friends of mine, not sponsored or anything. Just love to support them, and I love the knockoff of Waffle House. I think it's cool stuff. So the whole idea, I print all their shirts too. So the whole ideas that they have are usually just kind of like funny. Just I don't know, just go check out their website. So it's Average Squad. I'm not sure what the website is. I'm assuming it's averagesquad.com, but I'll put it up here and maybe put a link to them as well. So yeah, go check out my buddies over there. Again, that's it for this video. Thanks again, guys.